games today to stream. It'll be fun. No, I'm just a bit of a nerd. Well, hopefully there's not that many problems today, touch wood. It's mainly just keeping on top of it is the brain melt you get, because it's
I guess you've done it a few times.
yeah, we did it all last year and I did 115 games over 3 days. Again, my brain was
First one.
yeah, like today's been a bit of a manic one because one of the phones just broke, so I was like trying to reboot that, but we're all good. And we've got 4 minutes. I was just going to grab another phone for that table. But no.
Shall I leave that?
Yeah.
Have a look at it and then...
Am I able to do this evening, evening tomorrow? Okay.
Maybe end of the day.
Perfect. Yeah. I'll do that. I'll make sure it's on my priority.
Have a look at it.
So good morning and welcome to Bridlington as we're about to get the Junior Nevza Championships underway. We have the under-18 women's action to start us off over on centre court and court 2 closest to the cafe. We have battles between England and Denmark. On court number 3 we have an all-Finnish battle, and over on court number 4 we have Norway taking on Iceland. If you're around, feel free to pull up on a deck chair. We've got loads of them dotted around all 4 courts. We have a long day of games ahead. We'll be here till about 8 o'clock tonight.
Always let it bounce first.
The under-20 women will be underway after the completion of the first games in our under-18 competition. As over on centre court, Lauren Thorne and Molly Quinn head out and they'll take on Clara and Maya from Denmark. maybe new to beach volleyball, sets are played 2:21 in set 1 and set number 2. And if we are tied at 1 set apiece, we'll have a tie break. First 2:15. And to even out any wind conditions, players will change ends every 7 points. As you can see by the flags over by centre court, players dealing with a little bit of a tail or headwind this morning, no crooks court. As 3 points in a row for Clara and Maya over on centre court, but that brings them back within 1. Change of ends on court number 2, and it's the Danish pair Maisie and Anna leading 9-5 over Jen and Christina. And over on centre it'll be a small lead for the English pair and Molly 8-6 up. Over Clara and Maya. Over on court 4, it is the Norwegian pair of Spina and Oda. They have a 8-6 lead over Soldis and Helena. most of the games. Just coming out of the technical timeout at 21 points apiece over on our centre court. It is our number 1 seeds of Lauren Thorne and Molly Quinn. They have a 12-9 lead out of the technical timeout. Court number 2, the Danish pair of Nevza and Anna with a 6-point lead over the English duo as they will change sides on centre court once again. 6-12 the England lead of court number 3 in the blue top is Anna from Finland. 19-10 up over their compatriots. And over on court number 4, it's the Norwegian pair of Steen and Oda. They have a over on centre court, timeout taken by the English pair of Thorne and Quinn. Their lead has been trimmed just to 1 point. Both teams have 1 timeout available to use. Over on court number 2, we've got 8 set points for the Danes. And they convert the first time of asking. It's a 21-12 lead. Both teams will now have a chance to talk it over with their coaches. But set 1 to Denmark on court number 2, and open court number 4. It was Norway. Dina would have taken first set 21-13.
Absolutely beautiful weather down here on Bridlington South Beach. Have come from a number of events over this week. We already had our men's senior championship and women's senior championship over the weekend. Of course, junior Nevza championships taking place now from Tuesday through to Thursday.
So another ace for Monica out of that. Timeout used by England, and all of a sudden we are tied 16 on centre court. That's why I can't convert that one. And it'll be Molly Quinn back to the service line. Molly picks up the ace. Molly.
Nice serve, pick up there on centre court, rolled over. Nice sets, a little pokey over the top. Oh, and a nice deep roll shot down the line. So absolutely nothing in it here on centre court. 17-18. Denmark back by 1. Up against Lauren and Molly from England. Vestegaard back with a serve. Floats. Up back it goes. There's a bit of a wind blowing, and certainly not as bad as we had over the weekend, but blowing from north to south, and pretty much the exact opposite direction as what we had over the weekend. So at the moment, if you had to pick a good side, it would have to be the southern side of the court, away from the cafes. Nice deep roll shot. Ooh, that must have just gone out. So Denmark staying within range, tying the scores up at 19 apiece. England asking for a mark check. One of the beauties of beach volleyball is it is played in sand, which pretty much we get a ball mark in the sand, and pretty easy to determine whether the ball's in or out. Of course, any part of the line is in, so if the ball touches the line, even if it touches the line on the way out, it's one of the reasons why the courts are raked, to make sure that the sand is smooth and you don't have that situation, but often there are ball marks underneath the line, so if the line is touched in any way and moves, that is called in. Alright, so service error, England with a chance, set points. Molly serves deep, pickups there, Denmark pulls it over. England not expecting it, wondering what, looking at each other and say yours, mine, ultimately no one's. So Denmark back to Stevens and have to win by 2 points. So set point saved, 20 serving 20 in this first set. Nice serve, Molly has it. Up she goes, rolls it deep. This time finds a piece of that line. So set point number 2 for the English team. It'll be Lauren back with the serve. Looking to take this first set. Big block. Cora hoists it over. Molly with a pick up and swing. So Denmark still in it. Little cut shot. Again the pick up from Molly. Up she goes. Hammers it this time. Again a pick up. Good work from the Danish team. Molly with another chance. Oh, nice little roll shot this time down the line. And that gives them the set 22-20 here on centre court. England with the first set. Remember playing the best of 3 sets to 21 points. So the Danish team of Clara and Maya still with a chance. Needing to take the second set if they want to stand any chance of taking this match. We play a best of 3 sets to 21 points. Final set, if it does go to that, is to 15 points. So here at the Junior Nevza competition, we've got under 18s competing as well as our under 20s. A number of these teams, or certainly a number of the players, having competed with different partners at the Senior Championships, which was held over the weekend. But right now having to compete in their specific age groups. So we've got a number of different age groups and genders happening throughout the day. We'll be announcing those as we go. At the moment it's the under 18s. The 18 women who are competing on centre court and the courts around the arenas. Beautiful weather, a bit of a breeze, but not impacting the volleyball too much. Alright, so back to the action here on centre court. Second set. Denmark up against England. Molly with a roll shot. Again, Molly rolling it deep there. So first points for Team Denmark on centre court. Dora Lau with the serve. Great serve down the line. Molly has it though. Roll shot. And off the hands it goes. It's all tied up. Molly Quinn back with a serve. Short shot from Clara. Finds the line. And the score 2-1. Maya Sorensen back with the serve. Nice plate serve this time on to Lauren. She hoists it over. Nice high ball. This time the hit from Maya, too wide. So the team's just trading points at the moment. 2 serving 2. It'll be Lauren back with a serve. Little tomahawk pickup. Molly goes over though. Nice swing, cross court, nobody home. So it'll be Lauren back with a serve. Nice deep serve. Too deep though. Back it goes. Clara with an opportunity to get the point and the side change. It's 3-all. Good serve. Molly can't get it, so that is the side change. Denmark change sides, 1 point up here on centre court.
Over on court number 2, having taken the first set. The team from Denmark 11-7 up on court 2. Nevza and Anna. And over on court number 3, just about off the technical top now. And in closest set in the battle is 11-10. Nevza and Andrew set number 1. Team from Norway, or Steen and Ola, look like they're going to close out doing a victory over Iceland 16-5, and 1 set to nothing the lead for the Norwegians. So, over on court number 2, we have reached the technical timeout, and it is the Danish team 13 points to 8 up, so just 8 points away from victory. And moving on, that game on will be a slightly different format due to the 13 teams, so they are in modified pool play, whereas everyone else on all other courts are in pool play. So timeout taken over on centre court by Lauren and Molly, trailing 8 points to 3 in this sector, having sunk set 1 22-20.
To the centre court action, 9-3 to the Danish team. So big lead in the second set. They need to take the second set if they want to force a tie break. England took the first set. Pick up. Lauren swings. Lauren now with a chance. Little tomahawk pass over the net, didn't go in. So 4-9. England needing to close the gap. Be Molly back with a serve. Good float serve. Molly with a little cut shot, finds the sand. So,
5-9. First match points of the junior Nevza over on court number 4. And it is the Norwegian pair of Steen and Uda that have the opportunity to close it out. Can't convert the first match point, but a few more to come over on court number 4.
And back on centre court, the side change. Molly back with the serve 5-9. Maya with a little cut shot, picked up though. Molly now with a chance, rolls deep cross court, off the hands. So good point for England, 6-9. They've had 3 points on the trot. Another good float serve. Clara goes over on one. Molly goes over. Saw loads of open sand. The Danish team all boxed up in the one corner. Good court vision from Molly. Only 2 points adrift now. Deep to Maya now with the chance. Up she goes, little pokey.
Tight set 3, drawing to conclusion. Sorry, I set 2 drawing to conclusion on court number 3 in the all-finish battle. It's 18-16.
Centre court. Line hit going out, so quick 2 points to Denmark, 11-7.
Side change on court number 2. The English pair of Jenna Christina Chona floor back in, having dropped set number 1. They trail 16-12 at the change of ends.
So a couple of unforced errors here on centre court, and that'll be the side change. Technical timeouts at 12-9. Denmark still with the lead, but England 1 set up.
So over on court number 3, we have a match point for Maisie and Anna. Now leading 20-16. As on court number 4, the Norwegian pair Steen Odin closed it up on Iceland 2 sets to nothing victory to get their junior Ngatcha campaign under